You talk about, Randy Moss and what kind of athlete is he? During the spring, he competed in the indoor track competition. It had colleges from all over the country. Ohio, right here in Pennsylvania, West Virginia, Virginia. He won the 100 meters, he won the 200 meters, and later that day he went out and pitched a two-hitter and hit a home run for their baseball team.
Wow. He can do it all. Here they come. Gets the pass off incomplete out to the 37-yard line before they can wrap him up and knock him down. With the Thundering Herd beginning to move. That is a first down play.
You know this is a big game for Gerald Long. He was here 2 years ago as a wide receiver, was the starting receiver for West Virginia on opening day in 1995. And ever since this game's been scheduled, he has had this thing pinned up on his locker, looking forward to it.
He makes the first down grab out across the 35 to the 37-yard line. There are plenty of folks here in green and white, and they have something to cheer about now because the Thundering Herd is climbing right back in this football game. Pass is complete. Again, it's Moss. Moss gets across the 45 to the 47, close to another Marshall first down. I tell you, he's not afraid to stick his head in there and run those crossing patterns.
Big guy, a big guy that's very physical. That was not an easy catch. He's coming across the middle. He knows he's going to get hit. We talked about the yardage earlier. West Virginia now with 213. The Thundering Herd with 205.
And they are thundering right now. 9:52 to play third quarter. And Marshall is on the move. Pennington changes the play at the line of scrimmage. He's got two wide receivers out to the left side, and he goes to the running back who breaks it down the near side. 30, 25, 15, 10, and touchdown, Marshall. Breaking the play all the way was Turner. And just like that, Marshall is back in the football game. 53-yard touchdown sprint by Turner. He's the backup to Chapman, a sophomore from Manassas, Virginia. The extra point to follow. So the trend of big plays continues, only it's the Thundering Herd. And I think some of the people who have gone out to the parking lot might want to get back to their seats. This one is a 28-24 game. Milosevic getting his fans fired up as he knocks through the extra point. Marshall is right back in it.
Great job by Turner. Getting upfield, running north and south. He breaks an arm tackle, and it's over. This Marshall offense has played well all afternoon. Now they're not turning the football over. They're not committing the penalty, and they're moving the ball against last year's #1 ranked defense in the nation.
This is a great move right there by Turner, and then he gets out of the tackle of Tompkins right through his arms, and you know that Steve Lippy's not going to be able to catch him from behind.
There are a lot of West Virginia fans right now sitting on their hands, and in the corner of Mountaineer Stadium is about where all of the Thundering Herd fans are. They're standing up, shaking those green pom-poms.
It's 28-24. At one time it was 28-3, but this 53-yard run has the Thundering Herd thundering in Morgantown. It'll be Keaton and Terry deep for West Virginia. And let's see if the Mountaineers can stem this momentum that has certainly shifted to the Thundering Herd. It'll be Terry at the 13-yard line. He's got a little bit of a seam at the 30, spun down as he gets to the 35-yard line. And that seam closed in a hurry.
Wouldn't you like to see this rivalry? Wouldn't you like to see this rivalry continue?
I think a lot of people would, but there's no room on the schedule into the year 2004. Bolger under some pressure, dumps it, incomplete. Mosqueda could not hang on, and the ball falls incomplete. It'll be second down and 10.
A good shot there by Paul Totten.
And, you know, more pressure coming now from the Thundering Herd than we saw in the first half.
That's the downside of having a big lead like West Virginia. 28-3, you think it's over. Your emotional system shuts down. Unfortunately, nobody told Marshall this game was over.
I know Jeff Bostic said it wasn't over, even when it was 28-3. 2nd and 10. Zaraway for 5, for 7. And of course, this was the offense they used to build that big lead. Pounding away with the excellent running of Zaraway and Curtis Keaton. It'll be 3rd down and about 3 from the 42.
And now they're going to a no-huddle offense.
Zaraway spinning away from a tackler, but he cannot pick up the first down. He could not get out of the arms of Larry McLeod. So it is going to be 4th down, West Virginia. But there are flags down on the field. Let's see if because they went to that no-huddle offense, if there was some kind of motion on the play. There's the redshirt sophomore, Mark Bulger, and this has certainly shocked and quieted this huge crowd, about 70,000.
He's declined. 4th down.
So for the 3rd consecutive series in the second half, it's 3 and out for West Virginia. Moss will drop back to receive the punt of Brian Bauman.
So much of football is emotion, and right now, the emotion, number 1, and momentum are parked over on the Thundering Herd sideline.
Snap a little high, but there's no pressure. Fielded at the 4-yard line by Moss. Starts left, down he goes. Moss fielded it inside his 5-yard line, and Dave Lightcap made him pay. A 52-yard punt, and the Thundering Herd is pinned inside the 5. And this does get the Mountaineer fans back on their feet. Looking for a defensive stand, trying to get outside. It's Chapman. Excuse me, it's Turner. And he gets him out of a hole as he gets across the 15 to the 16-yard line. An 11-yard pickup. And all of a sudden, Turner's running like a man possessed.
And Marshall is controlling the line of scrimmage. You know, Gillums, the left tackle, Scarborough, John Wade, these guys are doing a number. I mean, how many times have we called Thornton and Slay? I don't know that we've called their name. Obviously, Gary Stills has been all over the field for West Virginia. Is there a little bit of difference in total yards in the first and second half?
Absolutely. And the difference on the scoreboard as well. Marshall is down by 4. Fighting for a couple of yards, not much there. Now Turner picks up maybe 2. It'll be 2nd down and about 8 from the 18. And once again, the name Gary Stills is called. Pennington throws incomplete on the far side, intended once again for Gerald Long, but one of the few bad throws that he's made this afternoon, Jeff. He's been very strong, coming on late in the second half,
and
second quarter rather.
And now he is getting time to throw the ball. You know, when you can run the football, you know, Turner has broke a couple of runs. Chapman has had a couple of yards running. Remember at halftime, Marshall only had 13 yards rushing. Right now they have 79.
Bob Pruitt's team very much back in this football game in Morgantown. They have waited since 1923 for this matchup. Pennington delivers over the middle. Incomplete. Again, intended for Long, and he could not hang on. So the Mountaineers hold, and Marshall will punt. Nate Terry will be deep to receive the kick. Should be good field position for the Mountaineers. Some pressure up the middle. End-over-end kick is going to be fielded at the 42 by Terry. Across midfield. Down the near side. He's got a little bit of room. He steps out of bounds as he gets inside the 40, and there are flags down behind the play at the 45-yard line.
They're going to get Barrett Green for a clip.
And I think he clipped B.J. Summers.
Barrett Green, he has a choice to pass him up and collars him upside the head.
Wow.
It was almost a clip and a personal foul.
Personal foul on the return team. 15-yard penalty. First down.
Well, that negates part of an excellent return of that punt. Pushes the football back to the 40-yard line. But still the best field position that West Virginia has had in the second half. They go to work with 6:55 on the third quarter clock. And operate out of the I formation for one of the few times this afternoon with White in front of Zaraway. Motion man is Foreman. It's White. He's got 5. He's got 6, maybe 7. That's Anthony Green, not Larry Roy White. Anthony Green, a redshirt sophomore out of Jersey City, New Jersey, is on now.
You know, I think when teams are struggling, you go back to what you do the best. This is a smash mouth football team running the ball. That's Don Nealon's history. Play action.
Bolger throws down the middle, almost intercepted. Almost picked off. That was so close to being in the hands of Rogers Beckett, number 42.
Great job with the play fake. Look at the linebackers. Beckett gets back, reads. This is one of the worst throws that Bolger's made. This is when your receiver turns into a defensive back.
Well, and that's why defensive backs are defensive backs and not receivers.
Exactly.
It's third down and about 3.
Coach Nealon is starting to use a little bit of antiperspirant over there.
With good reason. It's now 28-24. It was 28-3. Bolger sets, waits, delivers incomplete. Could not hang on. In and out of the hands of Green. I wouldn't be surprised if he did, though. Wobbly kick, headed for the near sideline. And this time he does let it bounce all the way down to the 1. It was a wobbly kick. He decided not to field it, and they will start from the 1 with 6:01 remaining in the third quarter of play. Good special teams coverage. They were all over that football. Well, Marshall, for the second straight possession, will start in a hole. Their last drive started inside the 5-yard line. Again, it was Dave Lightcap, obviously a stalwart on the special teams for West Virginia, down to cover the punt. 28-24. Football will be spotted at the 1-yard line. And I know it's no fun for the center or the quarterback or the offense when you're going to be starting that offense basically in your own end zone.
And you know what? This is the best place on the field to throw the ball. A lot of people are fearful of it.
On the return team. Penalty is half the distance to the goal. First down.
Half the distance? Well, that puts it at the half-yard line.
And the reason I say that this is the best part of the field to throw on is look how much green grass you have. And how many people are expecting a pass out of their own end zone?
Not many. Turner is the setback. With Pennington trying to squeeze it out to maybe the 2 or 3, and he possibly got out beyond the 1, and that's about it. I'll tell you one thing about Chad Pennington. His team was down 28-3, but he has maintained his composure, and he has brought his team back, starting with that big drive in the second half.
Big drive
in the second quarter, I mean. Yeah.
Big drive in the second half also. The thing that you like about this guy, he has been pounded by Gary Steele several times. Tough kid that sits in the pocket, throws the ball, and if they hit him, bring it on.
Stills jumped offside. Was he drawn or did he just go? He's so quick.
He's not that quick.
5:18 remaining in the third quarter. 14 unanswered points here for Marshall in the second half. And they have scored the last 21 points in this football game.
We have a delay.